Hey guys, this is MVS Gamer, and today I'm going to just show you an unboxing of the HD PVR 2 Gaming Edition. Now this is the model, I'll see it right here, I'm sorry, I forgot, model 1480 of that version. I think it's a Gaming Plus, that's 1520 or 15 something, I'm not sure, but this is the 1480, okay? So, pretty much, just so you know, I went to get this because my Elgato gaming capture, for some reason, after 50 minutes of gameplay, the audio desyncs randomly. It doesn't happen all the time. It just happens when it feels like it, pretty much. Nothing changes on my computer. My computer runs the same. It can be off. My computer could be off, and when I can start a fresh new stream, and it just happens randomly. So I just got sick of it, and I went to go get this. Also, I can't use its own gaming capture software, the Elgato gaming capture software, to record because I want to have a watermark on my content, and at least my long plays, and that doesn't support that, and I don't feel like going through Sony Vegas or Final Cut to add just a watermark and take hours and hours just to render. So I decided, you know what, let me go with this. Apparently this actually has it built in, or you can record and add a watermark. If it does not for some reason, then this is going back to the store where I bought it from. Okay, so this is the HD PVR 2. Okay, everything's kind of backwards on the camera. Okay, so this is model 1480, like I said earlier. Oops, right here, and I'm just gonna unbox it, just show you guys what's inside of it. So I already took out some of the devices already, some of the wires and stuff, so it does come with its own power adapter. I think this is a plus, because I do not like the fact that the Elgato is actually using the power from my actual computer to power it up, the power from the USB. I think that makes it a little bit hot, the computer. I'm not sure if it's supposed to do that or not, or whatever, but pretty much my laptop, which I use to record with, it gets hot when that's plugged in. Right now I have it plugged into a powered USB hub, and my laptop does not get as hot as it used to, actually, because of that. I don't know why it does that, because it's sucking up the juice, but I find this as a plus. Some people do not like the fact that you have a separate power adapter. I like it, so that's great. Also, since the Elgato has to be on for the video to pass through, if my laptop is not on, that means I have to turn it on just to power the Elgato. With the HD PVR, with this one, you don't have that problem because it has this. So let's put that to the side. And the next cable they came with is, of course, the PS3 cable. Okay, so this is a PS3 component cable. All right. I already have one, but I'm going to replace that one with this one. This one looks a lot better than the one that I currently have. One that I currently have is, I went to GameStop and I bought the Mad Catz version, and that frankly sucks. It's a piece of garbage. Do not buy it. Order it if you have to. It's garbage. But this one looks a lot nicer, and this looks like it has a hookup for the PS3 right there, and of course the component cables right here, right? So this actually came with the HD PVR 2, so that's a big plus there. So I can record from my PS3 or even from my PS2, connect it to my PS2 and record from that. So let's see here. It also comes with the HDMI cable. Okay, so it does come with an HDMI cable. Pretty neat. Okay, I probably won't need it right now because I already have all the connections. But it's always good to have an extra HDMI cable just lying around in case I ever do need it. Okay. It does come with a USB as well to connect it to your computer. The nice thing about it, not a nice thing about it, the difference between this one and the Elgato one, so this one actually uses, I forgot the actual name of it. Let's see if we can see it, there you go. I forgot the actual name of it, but it's like the printer cables. You know, if you've ever seen those, it's a big mouth there, a big square mouth there, or a big, yeah, square, kind of square mouth there. I forgot the exact name of it. The other side, of course, is regular USB right there. So you can actually connect this to your computer, like anything else. The Elgato uses the small the smaller square or smaller rectangular connection. So I don't know what the difference is as much as data. I think they're both USB 2.0. So as far as data, it's not much difference at all. Okay. The next one is the component adapter. Okay. So the HD PVR 2 Gaming Edition actually has this little input device right here into a little slot to put this part in, and this pretty much lets you connect other systems that use component cables. Okay, like for example, in my case, if I didn't have this would go back to the store, because I have an old Xbox 360 that I play on that works just fine, and it uses component cables. Alright, I don't want to go out and spend extra money and get the HDMI version of the fat adapter, so I just got this, and this will work just fine for me. So this is a great addition. It's more flimsy than the Elgato version, but as long as it works, I don't really care. The only thing I do hope that it does is that it, like the Elgato, let me connect some of my older systems like my Dreamcast, my 3DO, etc., and allow me to play and record through those systems as well. The Elgato right now, the way you do that is by connecting the yellow and the red for the audio, right, like normal, and then using the red component cable here for the composite. So the composite cable, the yellow one goes inside here, and the audio ones go to the audio connections, the yellow and the red audio. Okay, let's put this aside. Now next, it comes with the software. All right, comes with this little start guide, and then inside of it is the actual software there. So some people say that they just use the CD and they don't update the drivers on it. Some people go straight to a website and get the drivers. Some people like the drivers on the CD better than the drivers on the website. They find that these are less buggy. So if this works for me, I'll just keep it like this. If I need the new drivers for some reason, I'll get the new drivers on it, as long as I get the watermark that I want on it. That's really what I want. I don't stream I have a good upload speed, but Comcast is a piece of crap, and once in a while my stream goes jittery, lags or stutters, and so I don't deal with that. I just want to record, upload to my YouTube channel, and just go on with my life, right? So I got this to install in a little bit. Now for the actual device itself. So it comes inside a piece of plastic, right? So let's take it out. I reopened it, so bags right out. And pretty much this is the actual device itself. That's the front right there. This is the Hauppauge, or however you say that, PVR 2 Gaming Edition. There's another version called the Gaming Edition Plus, and I'll tell you the only difference that I know off the top of my head, right back here. So the difference between the Plus and this one, as far as I know off the top of my head, is that the Plus has an optical in for your audio. So if you want it to sound better, nicer, you might want to get that one instead of this one. I think they both do a max of 30 frames per second on 1080p. It does 60 frames per second at 720p. Okay, so if you want it for the new systems, you probably be better off with the AverMedia Gaming Capture HD2 or the Gaming Capture 2. I don't know, they have the HD on it that does 1080p 60 frames per second, but it does not allow you to stream. It's not a streaming capture card or capture device. It's a recording device only. For that, you might want to get, if you want to stream, you might want to get the Elgato Game Capture HD60, which it's alright, but it's only for the Xbox One and the PS4. The other devices, well, and the other devices as well, but the PS3 will not work on it because it only accepts HDMI. It doesn't have the component add-on that the older Elgato has. So that's why I don't really recommend that one. Probably one of the AverMedia capture devices probably work better or the newer Hauppauge models, right? Which off the top of my head, I'm not sure. I actually want to get the AverMedia game capture 2, but they didn't have it at the store, and I didn't want to wait for it, so I bought this. In the future, once I get the PS4 and the Xbox One, and YouTube allows me to upload videos at 60 frames per second, then I will probably get a new capture device, and by that then the price would have fallen, and probably something better came along, you know, or it's been all the bugs, almost the bugs been worked out, etc. So I just stuck with this, and I'm probably gonna end up selling my old Elgato one if I see no use for it at all. So in the back here, we have the AC in right here. We got the USB connected to your computer. We have the AV in. That's for the component. That's for the component add-on that I showed you earlier. That little device. This is where it plugs into. We got the HDMI in for your Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS4. I think the PS4 they got rid of that protection if you're playing video games or something. And the HDMI out here that goes to your TV, right, to play. So this has a pass-through that supposedly has no delay. Now, I have heard that there is a some delay on it. Some people report some delay on it. That's very small. I don't think you can even notice that. What I know that you probably will notice is that the colors are probably gonna be a little bit washed out, and it's probably gonna be a little bit brighter or something. So it's not gonna look as good as just connecting it straight from the console to the TV. But you can actually play around with the settings and make it look better. But I don't think it'll be as good as doing it without the pass-through. I don't care. I personally don't care. I just play however it is. As long as it looks good on my channel, I'm good. I'm fine. So, and one thing I forgot to mention is that it does have a button here you can press, and this is a recording button. So when you already want to record and everything's set up, everything's working, just press that button and we'll actually start recording after a small delay. So you have to, it's something with the Elgato. The Elgato takes about 6 seconds before it actually starts recording something on the actual screen. So there's a delay on it. So I think this is pretty cool. I mostly got it so I can add a watermark while recording at the same time. If this does not do that, this is going back to the store. So hopefully it can just do that. And it looks pretty neat. And hopefully I can enjoy it. If this doesn't work, then I'm getting the AverMedia Capture Gaming Capture 2, which you can install a hard drive inside, and not this one, the AverMedia, and it's just for capturing video, no streaming. This allows you to actually stream with its own software, or with Open Broadcaster or any other software like XSplit, things like that. So which was what I'm currently using for my Elgato capture to add a watermark. So it's kind of pointless to have that because it renders on the device, and then the CPU has to render that watermark in there while I'm playing. So, and I don't want to do that. I want to do it all on one device. So I do appreciate you guys coming here, taking a look. If you like this, tell me. Leave some comments down below. Subscribe. I would definitely like that, and just tell me what you think about it. If you have any recommendations for something else, just let me know. I'm always looking for some better device out there at a good price, right? So leave a comment. Thank you for coming here, and goodbye.